Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares. Welcome back to Wild Eye Week, Day 7. Today we're going to be talking about Jack versus Lanterns. But before I get into my review, I wanted to take the time to thank Wild Eye for sending me the screener to review for you guys. They have an awesome company. They are definitely where it's at with independent horror. I'm going to put the links to their official website and their YouTube channel in the description box below. Definitely check them out. Jack vs. Lanterns is a 2017 film which runs approximately 105 minutes and is written and directed by Jason LeCoury. Now he was responsible for rather, Lumber vs. Jack, Alien Vengeance, and a bunch of shorts. Now this stars Monique Parent as Tiffany. She was in Love to Death, Hollywood Boulevard, and Cuck. It also stars Catriona Dobles as Terry. She was in The Bridge, Full Circle, and a bunch of shorts. And Micah Christian as Ralph. He had one TV show to his credit. This is going to be a job right here trying to explain this movie. So I'm going to try to do it without giving anything away. In the very beginning, you have a guy who is actually talking to a scarecrow in the middle of a pumpkin patch. He accidentally cuts off one of his toes and bleeds on a pumpkin. Therefore, this genetically engineered pumpkin, which you come to find out later, you don't know this at the time, but it turns him into a pumpkin man. And the pumpkin man's job is to kill and make more pumpkin men. So, the guy, Brad, who mysteriously created these pumpkin men, or this serum, which creates the pumpkin men, is supposedly dead. His wife is trying to take over his company, and his company is now working on clones. So, she wants them to make a clone of him so she can have him killed in order to make millions of dollars off of him. And then you have Jack. Jack is the guy everybody likes in town. He's kind of a hero, but kind of like Bruce Willis in Die Hard, just like your everyman, your hero that's not, built crazy or, is like a superhero. Just a normal, everyday guy. Well, it's Jack that has to take on these pumpkin men and stop what's going on in the town. But they are actually having their annual pumpkin festival, which is going to put a bit of a kink in Jack's plans. That's as far as I'm going to go. There is a ton more to this film. At first, I wasn't sure if I was going to like this film. And let me just state right away, it's not a good movie. There is a lot of green screen. There is a lot of kooky CGI effects. It's not a good film. It's not done incredibly well. It's a low-budget film that was working off of a dime, it looks like. But I'll be damned if I wasn't entertained this entire time that I watched this film. I do believe it could have been cut down by 10 or 15 minutes easy, but the time I watched it, I was just cracking up almost the entire time. Which is kind of weird, but it's just one of those movies that at first I was really looking forward to it because I thought it was going to be a really cool slasher. And when it wasn't, before I had a chance to get disappointed, I just turned my brain off and just started cracking up at the absurdity that I was watching. If you can do that, this movie is definitely for you, because it's just nuts. Absolutely freaking nuts. And that's what this movie is basically for, to just turn off your brain, enjoy yourself, and have a fantastic time. I definitely recommend it. I think a lot of people are going to get a kick out of it, and I do think it's worth watching, to be honest. Another special thank you to Wild Eye for just providing us with such great films. I had a blast doing this. Thank you to everybody who's watched the videos, who's commented, who's put likes on these videos. And thank you to everybody who's participated, especially Brad, Bronco Juggalo Talks Movies, because he came up with this idea a while back. And I actually look forward to this twice a year. And even if it was only once a year, I'd look forward to it once a year. So thank you, Brad. I really do appreciate it. I appreciate you getting us all involved. And this is a good thing. This is a lot of fun, and it's a good way to get the word out about independent horror. Independent horror is very important to the genre and, well, to me personally. So thank you, everyone. I had a blast. If you like what you see in here, hit that like button and subscribe. And until next time, I almost forgot what I was going to say. Peace.